I am sure I ate at a fast food restaurant before this, but for some reason this memory stands out. My dad took mom and I, and my brother Tony to H. Salt Esquire Fish and Chips. Ironically, my dad's first job in California was working, and only job, was working for Bell Brand Foods. They distributed potato chips and french fries and other potato products. He always was proud that Bell Brand French fries were fresh and not frozen. Anyway, we might have been out with him doing his sales work for Bell Brand Foods. Tony and I were too young to stay home, so we went with Mom and Dad to do some of his sales work. This day, he treated us to lunch. I was about 8 or 9, I think. Esquire Fish and Chips was in a small mall. I remember how excited I was as I had never eaten there. Dad ordered for me as I didn't know what to order. I thought it was so cool as they served the fish and chips covered with a British newspaper wrapping. That was interesting even at my age. I had never had salt and vinegar sauce, and I put that on the fish. Ketchup with the steak-sized fries. I just remember how amazingly good it was. Although Mom was a great cook, oh boy, were those cod deep-fried fish excellent. Especially for a kid, as kids can be picky. We were a family of 5, and Mom didn't work. She was old school, kept a lovely clean home, was loving and caring, but later when we were older, she did cook at a nursery school, just to give her credit. We didn't eat out hardly ever. Dad maybe went out after work, but not us. He would bring home Chicken Delight every once in a while, and we would love it. It's chicken in a bucket. Chicken Delight. Don't cook tonight. Call Chicken Delight. It was extremely rare, or never when all 5 of us kids were home, to go out and eat. Well, I did take my 3 kids and my mom out to fast food restaurants in the 80s. I loved them eating and getting a new toy and treating Grandma to lunch when we would go shopping. Nowadays, it seems young adults go out a lot. Personally, like that, if it is keeping them off drugs and things, that's good. I'd rather the kids go out and spend money on fast food than bad things. Yes, it is a cultural revolution. Why do we all have to work 2 to 3 jobs? Well, Schlosser seems to address the masses. If mass amount of people have access to massive forms of inexpensive satisfaction, they will go that route. Okay, he connects social, economics, and technological forces in our society's enjoyment of living life on its whatever pace and gratifying our simple pleasures. As he states, fast food has infiltrated every nook and cranny of American society. Also, he states, adjusted for inflation, the hourly wage and women entered the workforce. We must adjust the automobile. A quote, the government was determined to wipe out railway competition by making more highways and for automobiles. Sad to say, Adolf Hitler created the Autobahn, and we copied him. Dwight D. Eisenhower encouraged the creation of interstates. With interstates, there are off-ramps, and they are strategically set so you can stop by a fast food restaurant as you get off the highway. Well, so far, I see his point of view at the evolution of fast food. I agree with him that fast food industry does feed the corporate America. I do think it's a step forward with the National Council of chain restaurant and its connection with Congress. Don't cook tonight, call Chicken Delight.